Alright guys, hope you are doing absolutely amazing today. Now in this video, what I'm gonna do is I'll quickly walk you through how we helped another family law firm sign 5 cases worth $72.5 thousand totally from spending just about roughly 3.8K on marketing and are currently booking upwards of 5 qualified appointments every single day with their ideal types of clients who essentially are within their area, can pay their retainer and also the hourly fee, and are also looking for an attorney and are serious about pursuing court over the next month or so, give or take. Okay. Now, what I'm also gonna do is I'll clip another video to this one, which is kind of like gonna walk you through the process a little bit further as to how exactly we have been able to achieve that. But what I'm gonna do right now is actually walk you through some of the results and some proof as to what exactly we've been able to achieve for this particular law firm. Okay, so if I scroll down right here, you can see some of the notification messages that were sent from the actual partner itself to us for some of the cases that they essentially sign on. So you can see right here, Eduardo, the very first case that they closed pretty much quite shortly after we launched the ads essentially, and began getting the leads coming in essentially. Then you can see another one right here for a free carry tender close where the actual case is worth, as you can see from what the partner mentioned, about $15,000 to $20,000. Then you can see another one right here, Lonnie, for 3.5 carry tender closed. It's actually a 5 carry tender. At first they sent 3.5K, and then as you see, Christina essentially mentioned that the rest of the retainer is coming later this week. Then you can see Robert right here, another case closed. You can see Regis right here, and also CSA. To who the fee agreements have been sent to as well, so very likely to go through cases from what the partner essentially mentioned. And then as well on top of that, we can see right here Kristen right here bottom closed for a 5 retainer as well. I know it says $5 retainer, but it's supposed to be $5,000 essentially. Okay, now just some other numbers to show you right here real quick as well is from these 5 cases that the partner signed on, the actual retainer cash collected totally is about $19,000 essentially. Some cases they close over 5K retainer, some cases they close over like 3K retainer. So all of them total are worth about $19,000 essentially. And then you can see that the hourly fee as well is $375 an hour, and the total estimated value from these 5 cases is about 72.5K from what the partner essentially mentioned. And you can see right here below as well the actual ads manager, where we actually spent about, as you can see, very quite close to about 3.8K on marketing for that particular time period essentially to sign on these 5 cases. And on top of that, there is also 3 additional people that they have sent a fee agreement to as well that they said are very likely to go through cases as well. So we're currently seeing whether they actually go through or not. But if they do go through, then the additional retainers, there's going to be about $10,000, and the estimated value for these additional 3 cases is going to be about 47.5K. So that's a little over $110,000 in potential revenue for the law firm from just spending about 3.8K on marketing, which is more than 33x ROI essentially. Okay, you can see right here below as well some of the daily notifications for the appointments that are being booked in that are essentially coming in, and as you can see, all of these people are highly qualified prospects where they actually make a good amount of money, such as you can see $100,000 to $200,000 a year, and stuff like that, and are actually financially committed and also time committed as well, meaning that they're looking to pursue in court relatively soon as opposed to just looking for information, stuff like that. Okay, so these are just some of the results. Now what I'm gonna do right now, as I mentioned, is I will go ahead and clip another video to this one where I kind of like walk you through like a chart and stuff like that, walking through pretty much exactly how we typically go about achieving such results for the law firms that we essentially work with. So you can check that out. It's going to walk you through the process much more in depth and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to clip that training right now and enjoy. All right, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through how we help lawyers and law firms generate 30 high-paying cases per month, guaranteed, or they don't pay. Now, just before I do so, let me first tell you why it's worth your time to listen to me in the first place. My name is Alex. I'm the CEO of Luxury Avenue Media. And over the last couple of months, my team has worked with several law firms where we have helped them build out their own in-house client acquisition infrastructures that are generating qualified leads for as little as $4.37, as you can see from one of our campaigns here at the top. And then you can see some more here at the bottom that have spent very close to $5,000 and have brought in more than 420 leads. Not only that, these are actually qualified leads resulting into appointments being booked in on the law firm's calendars. As you can see right here, this was the calendar for one of our partners for one particular week where they had upwards of 20 appointments to take with their qualified and ideal clients for a law firm. And the week before that, they had upwards of 23 appointments to take. Not only that, but we're also using the exact same framework for our own business to generate some $15,000 to $20,000 days as well. And the best part is that you don't have to spend humongous amounts of money into marketing, such as like these big law firms are doing, in order to achieve similar results as well. So that's why let me walk you through exactly how the process works. So what we do for partners, complete done for them, is building out their own in-house client acquisition infrastructure that allows them to own the system forever. And we call this overall process the growth formula funnel, and here's exactly how it works. The very first thing that lots of law firms experience, the biggest issue, is that they get unqualified leads opting in. That's why that's the very first thing that we address by building a foundation where we don't have unqualified leads opting in. And the way how we do that is through helping you create a front-end offer, which is a paid consultation call that you can do with your prospective clients, where you do a case breakdown with them and also provide them advice. And what this allows us to do, it allows us to eliminate a lot of these star kickers and unqualified leads, because only qualified people and serious people are going to be willing to pay you for a consultation call. An even better part of this is that the closing rate between somebody who pays for the consultation call and then becomes an actually retained full-on client for a law firm at the very end of that consultation call is nearly 100%. Because they already have paid you for your time and you have provided them so much value, so why not they move forward with you for the overall case. After that, what we do is we implement an automated and custom lead generation machine in your law firm that allows you to generate leads leveraging paid advertising on platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Google. And by us placing ads on all these free platforms, we are able to basically capture leads everywhere, but at the same time, give them the feeling that you own the internet, because your ads and you kind of like appear everywhere. And because the consultation call is paid, we get only qualified people and serious people opting in from all of these free platforms. Then all of these ads are connected to a qualification questionnaire, which acts on conditional logic, meaning that if the form sees that the actual person is not that qualified given the answers they were giving, then it's automatically going to reject the lead. And this allows us to have only qualified leads go through in this first stage of the qualification. However, it's not just enough to generate leads alone. What you need to do as well is you need to get in touch with these leads and also start qualifying them further and build up the relationship with them as well. So that's what we do, is we place one of our trained inbound callers within your business who is going to call these leads within the first 5 minutes of them opting in, so that we can capture them while they're warm. And the goal here is going to be to qualify them further and start building up the relationship, and then propose the consultation call if we see they're a good fit to work with you. And if they are open to doing that, we send them over an invoice to pay so that you can actually collect the payment for that consultation call. And a beautiful thing of this is that you don't have to be handling these incoming leads anymore, because you have this inbound caller who essentially calls these leads, qualifies them, and then sets them on your calendar only if they're actually a good fit to work with you. And then from here on out, once we set the appointment, we also ensure that they show up to the appointment with you. But then the last thing really is for you to just take the appointment, provide them the advice, do the case breakdown with them, and then at the very end of the consultation call, pitch them to become a full retained client for your law firm. And as I said, the closing rate between somebody who pays for the consultation call and then becomes a full-on retained client for law firm is nearly 100%. And this really allows you to get the best return on your time spent, because practically everybody that you talk to yourself becomes a client, because we, the system overall, and also the inbound caller are the ones that actually do the most heavy lifting for you. And this is the whole process. That's what we're using for ourselves and for our partners to generate upwards of 30 high-paying cases per month. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't want to deal with the hassle of trying to figure out all of this on your own and build everything on your own, then my team does walkthrough sessions where we can take a look at your existing lead generation structure within your law firm and then walk you through every single component you need to inject in your law firm in order to duplicate this exact same system as well and generate upwards of 30, 40, 50, and even harder than that cases every single month. They're also high-paying cases. So if that's what you're interested in, then I'll attach my calendar or a button somewhere around this video that's going to lead you to my calendar, where you can choose whichever time works the best for you for a free walkthrough session with either me or somebody on my team. Okay, and then at the end of that call, you can obviously decide if you want to build everything out on your own or let me and my team step in and basically build everything out for you, complete done for you. Now, I just do want to let you know that my team has the capacity of only doing about 5 walkthrough sessions every single week. So if you take a look at the calendar and if there is no available spots for this or the coming week, then you might need to wait for a couple of weeks before we open up any more spots. But if there is availability, then I would highly advise you to go ahead and book in that free walkthrough session right now. But other than that, thank you so much for watching this video and I wish to speak to you soon.